G'day, how you going? I wanted to talk about homelessness briefly. Back in 2021, when I was looking around in this area for real estate, I used to stay in this place called Tully Park. And Tully Park is a free camping area. And I'm right in front of it now, and it actually says overnight stays in this area of the park is prohibited. So that's the one that's directly ahead, and I'll show you that in a moment. And to the right of me, and I'll show you that one too in a moment, there is what's called the overnight stays. Now, I believe that you could stay for up to 3 nights, if I'm not mistaken. But now, it's pretty well a home for the homeless, and people are practically living here. But let's have a drive around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So directly ahead is the area that was prohibited for people to stay overnight. Directly ahead is the only toilet block and wash basin. From memory, there's about 2 toilets there is all, and 1 sink for washing. Other than that, there's no washing or toilet facilities anywhere else in this park. I didn't count them. You can, but there's got to be 2 or 3 dozen people who are living in just that one area where, as I said, they actually weren't allowed to stay overnight. And we're going to pop into the area which is the designated overnight stay. were just driving down the access road, and I wonder what all the people feel who live here. Bought property here, and now they share it with, in essence, you know, what are homeless people now. We shouldn't really make judgments about them, nor do we, but at the same time too, it's pretty easy to see that because of their situations or circumstances, sometimes it kind of ends up being almost slum-like. And like I said, I'm not making any judgment on that. It's just that when they have no facilities at all because there's just that one toilet block with 2 toilets and 1 sink, where do people wash? You know, where do they bathe? Where do they cook? You know, how do they keep kids clean and so on? So it's quite tragic, really, when you think about it, because we spend tens of millions or hundreds of millions on, let's say, Lake Wyalong, which I go to quite often, a dam which is not connected to the water supply. We build a pipeline for wastewater, if I'm not mistaken, that has never been used. Desalination plants that are rusting away, and yet we have, you know, who knows how many families or individuals living in a park like that without a home to go to. And that's just one park. So imagine parks like that scattered throughout the country.